Have you ever looked out your window and realized someone built a neighborhood on your land without permission? Yeah, that happened to me. Nearly 100 homes, all part of an HOA run by a woman named Vicky, popped up on my family's land while I was recovering from surgery. They paved over creeks, wetlands, and even part of a protected forest. Tell me where you're tuning in from and what time it is right now, because this story will stop your day. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button for more wild HOA tales. Trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. The discovery. It all started when I returned to Sweetwater Springs to check on my grandfather's old survey equipment. What I found instead were shiny new street signs, playgrounds, and over 90 homes, all built without a single word to me. The kicker? I still owned the entire property under a 1924 easement from the railroad company. The HOA thought they had seized it through zoning technicalities and shady land swaps. But I had paperwork older than all their fake deeds. I immediately contacted Ruby, a local reporter with a reputation for digging deep. She uncovered a horrifying truth. The HOA president Brad Ashworth and his wife Vicky had forged documents, bribed officials, and scammed dozens of innocent families into buying homes on land they didn't even own. The Festival Showdown. The trap was set during the town's annual spring festival. Brad and Vicky planned to parade their successful community project to the press. What they didn't know was that the EPA, a Pulitzer-worthy reporter, and federal marshals were also attending, undercover. Dr. Sarah Lightfoot, an environmental scientist, sampled water and soil during the puppet show and discovered fresh concrete had been poured over toxic wetlands. Evidence tampering, environmental crimes, and federal obstruction charges were now on the table. As families ate barbecue, their phones lit up with breaking news. Ruby had posted every document proving international money laundering, forgery, and fraud. Heritage Meadows wasn't just a local scam. It was part of a nationwide criminal network. Public meltdown and arrests. That's when Brad tried to ambush me on live TV, painting me as a senile landowner threatening families. The broadcast cut short when U.S. Marshals served him arrest warrants on camera. His face dropped faster than his real estate prices. Vicky completely lost it by the bounce house, screaming about deep state conspiracies and government plots. Phones recorded everything. She became the internet's new viral disaster, and not in a good way. Moments later, she too was arrested, right beside the balloon arch. That's when I stepped to the microphone, holding the original 1924 easement like Moses holding the 10 Commandments. Every blade of grass in Heritage Meadows belongs to the Thornfield family, I said. You could hear a pin drop. Aftermath and healing. The environmental report forced an immediate evacuation. Families had just 48 hours to grab their things before the land was sealed as a federal crime scene. Contaminated water, forged deeds, laundered money, it all came crashing down. But I didn't blame the families. I offered rent-to-own agreements for anyone who wanted to stay and rebuild legally. Maria Santos, a teacher and mother of 2, became our community liaison. Her daughters now play in restored wetlands where toxic runoff used to flow. The HOA collapsed. Brad got 20 years in prison. Vicky got 15. The sheriff and city council members? All sentenced. That land, once stolen and poisoned, is now home to real families, a wildlife sanctuary, and a climate research station. My wife Martha would have been proud. The suburban scars faded. My cows graze where cookie-cutter houses once stood. Our annual Thornfield Festival honors truth, resilience, and honest work. Ruby won a Pulitzer. Danny testified before Congress. And I now teach land surveying, helping the next generation protect what's theirs. Here's what I've learned. Standing for what's right may leave you standing alone at first, but honesty attracts good people. Have you ever faced off with an HOA or caught someone trying to cheat you out of your rights? Drop your story in the comments. Someone else out there might find courage in your experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because the more we expose these scams, the fewer families fall victim. Thanks for watching HOA Stories, where the American dream meets reality checks, one backyard at a time.